Good afternoon, my friends. Grim here. I hope you're doing very well today. Welcome to Chapter 5 of Halvar's Saga. We closed out Chapter 4 by clearing Korvanjund and retrieving the Jagged Crown, and in the interim, Halvar, a little bit high on his own exploits perhaps, has decided it would be a good idea to wear it. I, as promised, did some buying and selling off-camera. I also crafted a primitive ring. Protection from fire is the operative phrase there, and we've equipped Lydia more coherently. And yeah, so Halvar is feeling, like he's proven himself a great deal, and he certainly has every intention of bringing the Jagged Crown to Ulfric. He knows it's a little bit blasphemous to be wearing it himself, but something is compelling him to do so. So, we're also very intrigued by the rumor that we heard from the Dawnguard representative in Windhelm. First we heard it from a guard, then an actual member of the Dawnguard came to see us. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to fast travel to Riften Stables, just outside of Riften. We've got a little bit of heat potentially still on us from our exploits involving Grella the Kind in Chapter 3. And, come quietly or taste the Jarl's justice. Wow, there is one waiting for us at the stables. I'd rather die. But we're not gonna fight. We're not here to fight the guards of Riften. Although that's what's happening. Man, we still have like a real top-class bounty on our heads. It's been a while, too. I even waited, like 8 hours when I was doing the buying and selling that I mentioned. They do not forgive or forget lightly in Riften, do they? We're just gonna kind of run to the mountain slope, foothills there to lose the guards, and then we're gonna maybe go sweep down, skirting wide around Riften in order to access the meeting place. So what I want to do is have the Stormcloak quest going and have the Dawnguard quest going. I'll pray at this shrine, I suppose. And then not necessarily go straight through either too quickly. What I'd love to do is go around the world, discovering things I've never seen before, finding out-of-the-way places to see, while the Dawnguard quest is raging, the Civil War is raging. It's going to be epic. What do we have here?
Never should have come here.
Oh, vampire. Speaking of which... Okay, a couple vampire fledglings died pretty easily, to be fair, but they kind of lured me in. I couldn't hear exactly what they said, but they kind of called us over. They were killing a vigilant of Stendar. Now, we heard from the guards that the vigilants are kind of demon hunters. That's what they do, that's what they're equipped for, and they've been getting kind of wrecked by the vampires. Just something that's a little bit new to them that they're not quite directly prepared for. Not entering any caves at the moment. Realistically, I don't think we would. We have a sense of urgency toward Ulfric, but we just simply can't resist the urge to investigate the rumors of the Dawnguard first. Because we know once we go back to Ulfric, it's going to be another mission and another mission, which is great, which we support, but... So we don't want to get caught up in probably too many caves. And also, we're still uncomfortably close to Riften. You don't want to come bloodied and bruised out of a cave only to find 24 guards waiting for you at the mouth, right? So... we do the smart thing, we carry on. We wait, I guess, for Lydia to catch up to us, and we try to find our way through the mountains here, which is Maybe a little bit easier said than done. Can't even tell you guys how much I look forward to getting the chance to play some Skyrim and to share it with you. Thank you as always for watching. Thanks to everybody who is a Patreon supporter. Really love you guys.
Not impressed.
You know who I really don't love are these lawless bandits. Little stash of bandit gold there. Feels good. Ooh, a book called King. I think I'd like to read that. Feels impactful because we have the King's crown on our head after all. Two-handed increase, let's go. Maybe we should actually read this. Gentle reader, you will not understand a word of what follows unless you have read and committed to memory the first 3 volumes in this series, Beggar, Thief, and Warrior, which leads up to this, the conclusion. Halvar has not read this trilogy. Sorry. I encourage you to seek them out at your favorite bookseller. Okay. So maybe one day we will collect these other books and read them all in order. Because this is a story with characters and... as the foreword says, they won't mean anything to us if we don't know what's going on. Alright, we're far enough away from Riften without having drawn the wrath of more Riften guards, and thus we're just gonna make a quick break for it. Ooh, a wizard or a mercenary.
Boost!
Joke's on you, we've got 3% fire resist now. That was interesting, there's just a lone mercenary. I wonder... for whom this mercenary is working. Lydia's caught back up with us. Good to see you, Lyd. Thank you for delaying the guards. To Dayspring Canyon. Here goes nothing, guys. We're about to see what's up with the Dawn Guard. Oh, jeez. I don't think this is, I think we're on the bad side of the Dawn Guard because of what happened in that... in the city. I don't want that.
Call yourself a Nord.
So I'm gonna get out of here. I don't really want to kill Agmaer either. I think he's a character that you're supposed to join up with.
This is the end for you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't want to have to kill you.
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
You tell him, Lydia. Well, that was bizarre. At least we've discovered Dayspring Canyon, but... that's so weird, because you guys remember that if you saw... I think it was the last chapter. I think it was chapter 4. You guys remember seeing, like, just a fight breaking out with an orc attacking guards in Windhelm. So we join in, we attack the orc. He turns out to be a Dawn Guard member. There's another one of these mercenaries, huh? What is going on? Are we gonna have to fight the Dawn Guard? Will we have any way to, you know, undo? I can't see. There we go. Almost dead here. That was a close one. I really don't know what's going on, but since we already came down here, maybe we'll poke around a little bit more. There's a horse for us to just take if we want to. I guess we better. Oh yeah. Screenshot time. Speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard. Yeah, I mean that's what we tried to do. I wonder if there's anything else to discover back here. Or is it kind of the end of the world, end of the map? Flat Earth moment. You can't go that way. Well, we do look very dashing with the jagged crown, mounted on horseback. It's just very disheartening that the Dawn Guard are attacking us on sight. We'll need to look into it, see if there's any way to kind of undo the damage. Maybe if enough time passes, just like if enough time passes, the Riften Guards will kind of forget about our bounty. We're just gonna have to put the Dawn Guard thing on hold.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Oh my goodness, the Riften Guards are up here in the Highlands? Oh, we are just not meant to be around here. Are they just ignoring a vampire too while they go after us? What a mess. Well, this chapter is not going as planned, my friends. I guess this shows us where our true loyalties lie, though. It's not to the Dawn Guard. It's not to the very harsh law and order elements of Riften. It is to Ulfric and the Stormcloaks, so... time to fast travel out of here, if we can. But I feel like doing a little bit of traveling with the crown on before we get to Windhelm and turn it over, so... so I feel like getting up to some cool stuff with the horse as well. Alright, we're gonna turn off the Dawn Guard quest because that's clearly not happening anytime soon. And that's okay. Get out of my way, you goats. Oh yeah, here we go. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. No, the horses can jump. I don't remember how to do it. Morven Scar. Probably bandits. Shall we try for, yeah, try to clear this out, make Windhelm a little bit safer?
You think you stand a chance?
Yeah, I think I stand a chance. Might have to get off this horse, though. The horse on the ramparts is a little bit much. We're trying to make it work. Alright. Off the horse we go. How do you get off, though? There we go.
Don't you see? I am master of the arcane.
Yeah, horse. Horse is attacking. Let's go.
Boost!
These novices. We really are facing and killing a highly disproportionate amount of mages thus far in Galvar's life. I'm not mad about it. So you see, we even have an excuse. We're not using the Jagged Crown because we have any aspirations of kingship in our own right. We're using it to strike the fear of Ulfric and the fear of all ancient and future High Kings of Skyrim into the hearts of the enemy. That is what's up.
Huh?
Alright, we gotta be prepared for some tough fights here.
Day and night, and what do I do?
You
I
work
work
the
the
forge.
Boost!
I don't have to worry about working the forge anymore. A book teaching us about smithing. Cool, cool. These people are just drinking wine. Day in and day out, they don't even sweep up the cobwebs in the corner of their wine closet. This is what the life of a conjurer leads you to. Be warned.
What was that?
Okay, nothing much around here. Looks like down the stairs we go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too, Lydia. Going this long without encountering any more enemies just kind of builds the tension. There's one.
Boost!
Never should have come here. Mighty spear. We are robbed.
Pretty strong mage, but we got the drop on him. We got cold resistance. But that could have been a really tough foe with some better protection. If they were better prepared for us. Pretty decent chest. I don't know where that other body went, but alright. Oh, there it is. Very nice, very nice.
You're dead.
What was that? Boost!
Making pretty clean work of these mages here today. Potion of brief invisibility. I guess we should kind of get in the habit of seeing what these shrines all do. The Shrine of Dibella gives you speechcraft bonus. That's pretty cool. Not something I would have expected.
Huh?
Don't you huh me, Lydia.
Boost! Ha! Found you!
Varus the Wicked. I'm trying to get quick enough to take screenshots during the those little mini cutscenes when you get a critical hit that's lethal or whatever you would call it. I think I might have gotten one there. Okay, a lever somewhere perhaps to open that gate. But not one that I see. Oh, yeah, here it is. Burnt corpses. Yeah, I can see why they called that one the Wicked. Just immolating people. And I guess that's it. Alright. Alright, we've cleared Morvenskar. And not a moment too soon, because Ulfric is waiting. But Ulfric's immediate realm of influence is now safer for us having done so. We don't need a bunch of wizards on the outskirts of Windhelm, especially ones who burn people alive. This type of thing is why the Stormcloaks are rising in prominence, after all. There might be a dungeon somewhere to clear. Or maybe not. Because it did say we cleared it after all. I guess let's just go. Mission accomplished. There's, we can just fast travel to Windhelm at this point. Not gonna find anything cool between here and there. Ooh, beautiful sunset. We are gonna be spoiled for choice with the thumbnails this time, my friends. Alright, let's do the sensible thing and remove the jagged crown, lest we offend Ulfric.
Hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
Dragon on Mount Anthor. Duly noted. Yeah, we took away the Staff of Familiars from Lydia and the other staffs, so she's just kind of rocking her default bow and the Ghost Blade, as it should be.
The hold of Falkreath is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my
The
lord,
Imperials
I
have
not
really dug
skilled in
into
the arts of
Whiterun.
military tactics.
For Damn him. That old bear was right. Did you run into any trouble?
The Imperials were there ahead of us.
Damn it. What were they doing there? Imperial spies are everywhere. Never forget that. I trust you gave them a thrashing. Now then, I'm glad you're here. I have a message I need delivered to the Jarl of Whiterun. Deliver this axe to Balgrove the Greater. Yes, an axe. How long have you been in Skyrim? Give the man my axe. If he keeps it, I will bide my time. If he returns it to you, it means war.
Should I say
Men who
anything
understand each other often have no need for words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Balgrove will know my meaning.
Understood.
Keep your wits about you. The Jarl of Whiterun is known for his temper.
Yes, Jarl Ulfric. And off we go. Let's head straight there. Oh, it's all the way over here.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming. More bad blood between the houses. Fralya is convinced our family is somehow at fault for the loss of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore. Long live the Empire.
Maybe you are at fault.
Thinking
Maybe
of settling in.
You had
The house
something to
per
do
se.
with it.
Breeze home.
Wouldn't put it past you,
You couldn't
Idolaf.
possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
I could.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Should we ask whose side are you on before we deliver the axe? Sure.
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other.
Haha.
But that day has not come yet.
Are you certain? Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak asked me to deliver this axe to you.
Did he now? The man is persistent, I'll give him that. I suppose it's time I give him an answer. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun,
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or march his Stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly then to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again? That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer.
Oof.
Sure, he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
And so it begins. Jarl Balgruf of Whiterun not seeing the merit in Skyrim's independence, in freedom from the yoke of the Empire, opting instead to side with the oppressors of his people. You do hate to see it. He's not without sympathy to the cause, but at the end of the day,
Got to thinking. And
whether
down the-
through misjudgment, whether through fear, whether through just simply understanding who butters his
Cooking
bread,
and cleaning around the palace.
we've got an answer, and the answer's not good.
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Then
I await the day.
You're right, Galmar.
Again.
I'm in no mood to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many?
No.
Ear Sarald
But neither
Thrice
is every
Pierced
man
is
able to give that order
quite
when
the
he
name.
must.
This fellow behind
But
us.
you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call themselves Stormcloaks because they believe in you. They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this. They want this as much as you do. Perhaps they want it more.
You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready. And I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet, if you would only ask me to do it.
And I'm sure you could do it too. All right. This is it.
Yes!
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
I and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there.
Many will die by my hand.
And I commit them to whatever gods they still believe in. Talos be with you.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm caught up in the moment. Maybe it could have made some sense to, as we said at the beginning, start the Dawnguard quest. Start this, but not quite do it yet. But the Dawnguard thing fell through. We're feeling a little bit betrayed, a little bit embittered by that. All we thought we were doing was stopping a crime. Instead, we basically got the Dawnguard.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can.
All on our
Still have
back.
to listen to my brothers.
So,
Let
what
me
else
know
is
if
there
you
to
see
do?
anything you like.
Taking back Whiterun for the Stormcloak, such a beautiful city, would be
All
great.
my goods are legit. Oh, a bit of
Let's
this,
unload
and
a
bit
bit
of that.
first here.
Do come again.
Well, let's actually see
I like
if
to share my
there's
good
anything that we
Take
can
a
buy
look.
here. Could be, you never know. So we have a lot more that we could sell. It's always nice to buy things from these types of, like, catch-all merchants, if you need to buy things at all, that
Until
is.
next time.
But no such luck there.
Trader dropped by recently with some lovely pieces, if you'd like to have a look.
Well, my friend, I would love to, but we've got to go liberate Whiterun. So let's go to the Whiterun military camp here. And what was the quote? The sun rises over Whiterun? Is that our Chapter 5 title? We shall see. We've got catapults going at the city. Oh, or no, they're going both ways, I guess.
How many of us think we'll be the lucky
We are
ones?
nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers. But no, we are farmers. We are craftsmen. We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers. We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim. And we have come this far because our cause is true, because we fight as one, and because our hearts are bursting with anger. What we do here today, we do for our country, for all the true lords of Skyrim. Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lines them. They block us, but we'll tear through them, and the Imperials behind them. Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours. Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true Nords look like!
I love the it was only, there's a couple going. I was gonna say, I love the 200 IQ guy going the complete opposite way. I'll flank them, even though they're in a city, I'll flank them. But they're just taking the scenic route. Didn't want to trample anybody's garden. There's quite enough destruction going on without that, I suppose. It does feel really cool in this mostly solo or solo plus companion adventure game to be part of a small army like this. A little hard to tell who's who at night. So we've got... Oh, there's the Imperial General. Respect to that man for fighting on the front lines, but he went down pretty early. Looks like we've got Imperials and Whiterun guards, so they're in red and yellow, respectively. And we're leveled up. Level 12. A wee bit more health, and maybe we can get that other two-handed perk just in time. That two-handed sprinting power attack seems good for this pitched battle. I'm gonna stay in realism and not loot anymore. At least, unless we see like generals or wizards or something like that. Not gonna loot the rank and file. Okay, I had kind of forgotten already about this gatehouse order that we got, but thankfully the pointers remind us here. Oh, there's multiple generals. We're not gonna let you get back in so easily. Oh, caught the Imperial General mid-retreat. Very cool. So true. The Emperor can do exactly that. Alright. Some bloody work, but it has only just begun. Hagraven. Surely the Empire doesn't put Hagravens into conscription. That would be low, even for them. So you gotta wait to buy property until after this happens, right? You don't want your property value to tank or your house to get burned.
That's the end of that.
Hope I don't draw guard duty.
Man, imagine being an Imperial. Couldn't be me. Oh, that was pretty cool. Killed through the barricade. Charging through the fire. Praying at the Shrine of Talos. You may not yield. Not tonight. There's still a little fighting going on there, but Halvar's feeling the urge to press on alone. Might be foolhardy. We'll see. Oh, we're not alone.
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Stay back, Lord.
I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword.
You don't need to do that.
Ooh, now we're in for it. Okay. So, clearly need some healing. That was close. Let's poison our weapon too. And I've been meaning to do this for a while. We have to charge the weapon as well. Alright, now we're really operating.
Enough! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down. That's an order. Stand down! Signar Greyman, Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
Convenient position. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us. We Nords are the Empire. Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
They'll think twice before coming back here. That's for sure. We showed those Imperials what real Nords are.
2 hours to gather my household.
Wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them. The Emperor is nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor.
Oh, what happened?
Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Down.
I'm pretty sure I killed more than you.
Victory.
I was counting.
Oh, Ralof. You cad. Alright.
They will sing stories of this day.
True.
That's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring...
I surrender.
Think very carefully about your next move.
I'll depart.
Got my eyes on you.
Hold on, Gagan.
Well done, friends. Okay.
Colors seem brighter to you. Everything seems bigger, too.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the fort.
Well, we've liberated Whiterun and begun the liberation of Skyrim.
I worry about the other settlements in the whole unwalled.
I guess it's time to get out of here and report to Ulfric our great victory. After this, I think we'll resume the previously intended policy of not pursuing in a linear fashion all of the Stormcloak related quests. The war has definitely fully begun now, and we'll navigate the world as it happens. Palace of the Kings.
Next
Upstairs.
Imperial I see is dead.
I believe it.
I've got no problem with orcs, but that stronghold they've got in the southeast. Narzulbur? It's an affront to my people.
Interesting intel.
We've driven the Imperials out of Whiterun. This is good. Very good. We now control the center. It's a powerful position. One I aim to keep. We'll call you Ice Veins now. For the thick blood of our land has seeped into your heart. Here, take this. It's an Imperial officer's sword. A fitting weapon to use against our enemy.
What is our next move,
I suspect
Jarl?
it'll be of greater use to us with greater freedom. So you're free to engage the Imperials as you see fit. But I also want you to find our hidden camp in Falkreath. Galmar will have special tasks for you, and will need you when we liberate the capital.
Understood.
For Skyrim.
All right.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Yes, maybe. All right. Well, friends, let's maybe have a look at our quest log. I was gonna say, I feel like traveling west, perhaps. Retrieve the white file. Where is this? In the Forsaken Cave? Let's do it. Let's go look for the white file. I feel like adventuring a bit in the wilderness. Well, the taste of that first battle, I think, has Halvar more convicted than ever about the righteousness of the cause. But it is a little disturbing to spill so much blood, especially so much blood of our kinsmen, and thus a little time in nature to heal, fighting monsters instead of men. Well, speaking of fighting monsters, a dragon, huh? Beating a dragon's gonna be pretty hard for us right now, I think. That's a yikes. That'll be a yikes for me. I don't even know if our shouts do anything to it, but at least it's a frost dragon, which we're pretty well equipped to withstand the attacks of. But you gotta land. There we go. Wow, we do a ton of damage if we can get a series of attacks. That was hype. Okay, dragon, that was your last mistake. Yeah. Not even sure where Lydia is. Maybe shooting arrows. Maybe. Not necessarily. Oh, there she is. Alright, Lydia, you can please carry
I'm right behind you.
a few of these dragon bones.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
That Imperial Light Shield may or may not be better than what she has, I'm not sure. Let's give Lydia the Enchanted Ring, and we'll wear the Ring of Minor Health. I kind of forgot we had both of those things going on.
Lead on.
Alright, well, that was an unexpected encounter, but I'm kind of surprised that we took down the dragon that easily. Thought it'd be a little scarier. Even with the caveat for it being a frost dragon included in our analysis. Anga's Mill.
Watch out, Divines. Poor Godrir curses you all for giving him life.
Watch your mouth with me, you pup. Who do you think you are?
The man doing your job? Aries the boss. Should talk to her if you want work.
I don't need to talk to you. Get lost.
I work at the mill. chop trees, carry logs, saw lumber, you know.
A little rude. Or a lot rude, depending on your tolerance for that type of thing, but bigger fish to fry at the moment. Getting close. Mark Hearth could be an interesting place to consider trekking toward. And these standing power attacks are so strong now. It is the Forsaken Cave. Ooh. Where'd Lydia go? She doesn't automatically catch up with you when you enter a cavern, huh? There she is. Just a little behind, Lydia. Oh, goodness. I honestly didn't know you could still be attacked while trading.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I would like you to have this new bow.
You lead, I'll follow.
Time to wake up, Lydia.
You can't win this!
This is a fascinating, pretty beautiful cave. It's kind of interesting that it's overrun by ice wolves rather than anything else. Bandits or Draugr or the mages that are so common these days in Skyrim. Might be getting down into Draugr territory now, though. Wouldn't be surprised. Definitely just heard one.
I am Kinok.
I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
don't mind getting hit a little bit here. I'd like to develop the heavy armor skill a little bit more. And I think getting hit is what does that for you. Hit by melee weapons, to be precise. Maybe getting blasted by magic does it too. Oops, didn't even mean to take those, but whatever. We'll drop them if we need to. The mirror. This truck running away really goofily. This is funny. Funny, but that's the end of it. Leading us into a trap or looking for reinforcements? I don't know. It was kind of silly either way. Just that loping, like... I don't know. I don't know why they got a kick out of that. Oh, man. Thought there might have been more valuables here, but perhaps not.
Now you'll pay.
Sometimes it pays to swing. Those ones were about to wake up. That one was not. Ooh. Yeah, something a little bit disturbing about, like, attacking them while they're sleeping and then they start to wake up and then they die again. I don't know. I know they're already dead, but still. But then we collect a giant pile of silver ingots and just forget about everything besides money. The Forsaken Crypt, huh? Nothing worse than picking up a burned book by accident. Or did I? It's under MISC. It's not even under books. It's a burned book and it's not even under books. That's how worthless it is. Weight 2, value 0. Can't read it. Doesn't teach you anything. The most bra moment inducing item in all of Skyrim. Draugr, a little bit of spell sword here, a little bit of a magic / melee hybrid, but Just ran right into combat anyway, huh? You know, the Draugr are relatively tedious enemies, like they're cool, but they feel a little samey-samey, all the dungeons feel a little samey-samey because of them, if it's this type of dungeon anyway. Say that as I get blasted in the face by a magic-wielding one. Nice shot, Lydia, but now we can't loot that body, at least right away. So it would be cool if just once, like in a random, or once every now and then, in maybe kind of a randomized way, like all of the regular Draugr in one of those corridors would just wake up all at once. You know, still wouldn't be an overwhelmingly tough enemy, probably, compared to most other things that are in this game. Could be kind of cool. It's an expert door to unlock. We'll try it. We've got the Necklace of Lockpicking. We haven't had to agonize over a lock this chapter at all yet. They've all been pretty free roll. And look at that! We make it through an expert door losing only one lockpick. Pretty cool.
Huh?
Alrighty. Man, this axe is very powerful, but runs out of charge relatively easily, doesn't it? I probably won't charge it till we get to the end of this, or to some tough enemies. Otherwise, but I assume there are tough enemies at the end. And we might be right about there, come to think of it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we are. Let's charge her up. That was a scary foe, I think, but we thankfully just kind of cheesed him before he got bogged down in the Draugr. Corral Mill. Well, I wonder if that's better than our current weapon. We'll find out. Oraclium Ingot. Good job, Lydia. Well done. Okay, that's the way out. Probably. Or is that the way out down there? Meridia's Beacon. Lawless Garnet. Okay.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Huh?
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Ooh. Well, I have no idea what's going on. We activated an ancient bowl. What the heck is this? And about the Meridia's beacon, I think we're gonna have to learn a little bit more about Meridia before we make any hasty decisions there. I am not intrinsically opposed. I think Halvar is not ruling it out, but is not necessarily gonna say, okay, disembodied voice, whatever you say. We've got an inventory full with valuable stuff that's a little bit, kind of a little hard to sell.
I've got your back.
So yeah, do a little more trading.
I am at your
And
command.
before the next chapter, I will once again sell things off camera. Let's give Lydia a bunch of stuff now to be able to keep playing. Finish this out. Good enough.
Lead on.
Oh, there's the white file. I had completely forgotten why we had come here in the first place. There it is. There it is. So I guess we kind of needed to come back here, obviously. And it seems like that's everything that we need. So... all has become clear. And yet more mysteries have emerged. Isn't that just how life in Skyrim go?
Oh.
Alright, back to Windhelm we go. We'll return the white file to its seeker. And maybe poke around that city a little bit more.
What do you want, milk drinker?
Such a funny insult.
I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight. Hard when you've got to sleep outside.
It's true.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Let's troll the assistant. Do you think the white file exists?
It doesn't matter what I believe. Norelian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now. All right, then.
Fair enough. An honest answer.
I'll never have mastered Norelian's skill with potions.
Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you were simple. Then, must you bother me now? I've almost figured out where it is.
Oh. This may help.
It matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself.
Ungrateful.
Figures.
Found it that way.
I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
5 gold. Oh, 5 gold? You got me feeling some type of way, Norellian. But we've got to speak to Quintus. Let's talk to the assistant before we get like a lifetime ban from Windhelm in addition to our lifetime ban from Riften and the Dawnguard.
Short at times.
He only gave me 5 septims.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norellian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
Alright, that's a little bit more like it.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Alright, friends, well, I think with the conclusion of this quest, we have another couple things that we could do in Windhelm. I think we want to stay away from the Dawnguard and Riften for a while. Clearly the heat on us has not died down from those things. And, yeah, probably a good time to call it quits. So, who knows what we'll do next time. Maybe we'll poke around, as said, in Windhelm a little bit more. But for now, we've liberated Whiterun. That was amazing. We've retrieved the White File. We have done some other things that were all kinds of fun, too. We slew a dragon out in the wild. We're developing. We're getting stronger, and we're getting more experienced. Awesome times. Really appreciate each and every one of my viewers, each and every one of my supporters, and everybody who's just having a good time vibing with this content. Thank you again, and I will see you for Chapter 6. Take care. Talk to you soon.